Hello everybody, welcome back to From Rhythm to Algorithm. We continue on with our derivation. What is sensorality? Viscerality is sentience. Sentience is visceral. Identitality is identicality. Natural definition: sensorality is identicality. Sensorality is identical. Sameness is identical. Sensorality identifies sentience, right? When you're in the woods and you're hearing something and you look around, you're seeing, is something moving, right? Can something self-identify? Can it control its own movement? Sensorality is sorenessality. What is soreness to absorption? Oh, I can take a lot of blows. I can absorb a lot of punches. But what is soreness to absorption? Again, the questions are just kind of rhetorical to get your intuition with the words. Sorptionality is sorenessality. And so then I just have the dichotomistic pair: soreness senses. Sensorality senses soreness. What is soreness to senselessness? All right, the word senselessness a lot of times is used with senseless violence. But if you can't sense anything, again, that you're numb. But senseless, right? If you're senseless, you can't be sore. Soreness is special. Sensorality is specialness. Sensorability is special. Specialness is sensible. S-E-N-S-A-B-L-E. Sensibility is syllability. Right? Sensorality senses syllability. Syllability is syllabilitality. That's syllability's natural definition. Sensorality is syllabilitality. Sensorality is abilitality. Yeah. Nothing really to say. Specialness is sensational. Right? Sensation is special. Sationality is special. Satiate, speciate. Sensorality speciates. Sensorality spectates. Speciality is spectacular. Sensorality is a spectacle. Sensorality is spectacality. Kind of a weird, again, these ACA, like spectacle, and then you just take off the LE and add ality. I'm sure there's some sort of generalization. It doesn't really feel very natural, but it preserves the base, and it's just a generalization. Spectacularity is sensationality, another natural definition. So this episode, again, a lot of linguistics, but again, we're producing the new word form for the next axiom, and that will complete sensorality. Agreement is the opposite of discrepancy, right? If we disagree, there's a discrepancy. If we agree, there's not. Consistency is the opposite of discrepancy. Now, I say that could be a fundamental theorem, but there's no need to overdo it. Sensorality is screpancy. But now we can label the fundamental theorem of linguistics: conjugation conserves consistency. Work is incomplete, right? Sensorality with an S will never be completely defined because life is not completely defined. But work is incomplete. That's a natural kind of thing we've derived, and it pairs to the phrasing, our work here is never done. Oh, we're just getting started. Our work here is never done, right? Work is incomplete. Mathematically, there's always more questions to ask than you can prove. Sensorality is incomplete. Sensorality is incompatible. Sensorality is incomparable. So, quick little derivation episode, but again, we are working through the absolute end of sensorality, which is finite. Definitions are finite. But this, again, a lot of you can see the base word. We're using a ton of that in this episode alone. And so hopefully we produce this new word form soon, but regardless, my rights continue to be violated. It is completely illegal. I continue to beg simply for the ability to eat, sleep, and do work. Clearly my rights are violated and absolutely nobody cares. I say it in every single episode. I just don't get how people consider themselves human beings and do this to me. But that is what I have for you tonight. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.